asked you to answer something, which is to think in something, which is the two truths and one lie. So I'm gonna briefly explain the game. So the game is about telling us two truths about you and a lie, and our job is to know which one is the lie. So yeah, I'm gonna let you you can either start or I'm gonna name someone, but help me to make it brief so that we can go to the main topic. So who wanna start? Did you thought in something when I asked? So Hisham, do you start? Do you wanna start?
Yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah, when you asked, I thought of many things. So yeah, the first thing that pop up my head is the thing which is not true about me, but a lot of people think
Wait,
about it.
Hisham, can I say something? You don't say which one is the truth. Like, for example, I say, I love pizza, I do love that, I hate that, and it's up. And it's to us to know which one is true or not. Get it?
Okay, yeah, get it. Okay, so it's like
Wait.
a riddle. Okay, no problem. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna say three things, and so you can pick up the two truths and the one untruth. Okay. The first one is I'm obsessed with fitness. The second one is I'm so serious. The third one is I am super extrovert. I think you already know this.
I know, I know them. So what do you think, guys? Which one is the lie for him? So we want to share his opinion. Let's take only one or two opinions. So which one is the lie? Do you think he's serious? He's obsessed with fitness, or he is extroverted, like extroverted? Come on, it's not an exam.
Maybe, okay, maybe the lie one is obsessed of fitness, no? Because
That it is.
extroverts, I don't, is, yeah, obsessed, the lie one. And I guess that extroverts and the other one, what was it?
Serious.
Serious, yeah, serious and extrovert are true. Maybe because not extrovert because he is, yeah, he is sharing with us the conference and serious, yeah, he should be serious in life. But fitness, maybe because I don't like, yeah, that much fitness. I can say that it's a lie. Yeah.
Great. So another one.
Sarah,
Come on.
maybe you can
Yes.
stop sharing the screen so we can see each other before you
Okay,
start the presentation. Okay.
okay, I'm gonna stop it, but I gonna need it so that I can continue my. Okay. Is it stopped now?
Yes.
Okay. So can another person share his opinion? Can I share mine? So I think
Yeah.
that Hisham is he likes fitness since I saw his photos doing like hiking or I don't remember. I think
Oh,
he's
you
a
got
little bit
me.
serious. Yeah, he's serious, but he's not extrovert. He's introvert. Is it true?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know you a bit. Is there anyone who want to share something, or we go to the topic? Guys, Come on. Okay, I think you are not liking to, you don't want to share anything. So our topic is about money. Can money really buy happiness? And as I said, I was thinking about that like many times, because I have met like the both kind of people. The kind that think that's money buy happiness, who generally are businessmen or like investors or something related to those professions, and the other kinds are the ones that think that money isn't like everything, and there's so many things that you can do instead of making money. I met those people like in the volunteering work and people who care more about the humans. So I made my decision which one is more suitable for me, but now I want to hear which one is like which one of those is more interested for you. But like I was thinking, instead of just letting you responding, like if someone asked me which one are you, I may like just give an answer like just like that. So I won't maybe because I've heard someone and saying that or something like that. But I wanted you to answer it like referring to what you're gonna do to that. So I thought of making questions which are related to that, and I'm gonna name each you so that you can answer the question. You can either answer that question or you can pass it if you don't like it, and we move to another one. So can I start? My first question is that what would you do with if you have $1 million? I'm repeating it. What would you do if you get $1 million? So I'm gonna ask Chen to answer the question.
Oh, okay. So if I have $1,000,
1 million.
$1 million,
Like so million. Yeah.
so I think I can divide into different part of money. So first, money I will use to study, because study can make you be competitive. And then if you become a competitive person, you will get more opportunity in the future. And the second part is to do business, because I try to use money to make more money. So that's my point. And the third one, maybe I want to buy some gift to my parents, because they give me my life, and they, before I start to go to university, they pay for my tuition fee, my cost, living cost. So I think I should thank you for them. So that's all.
Yeah, it would be interesting. So do you think you need this $1 million?
Sorry?
So do you think you need this $1 million?
Actually, now I am satisfied with my life. So maybe I don't need too much money, but if I have money, I think no one will hate money.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Thank you for answering that. So I'm gonna move to another one, and I'm gonna ask Nancy to answer about it. Are you ready, Nancy? Yeah. My question is, do you think money can buy anything? Like for you, do you think money can buy you anything?
I think it depends on everyone's perspective, but in my point of view, I don't think money could buy anything, especially for happiness. But the truth is, we have to need money to buy some tool, like to bring happiness to us. But actually, money will not buy like 100% happiness to us.
Or so what do you think money can buy for us?
I think money can give us like have a comfortable life. Yeah, but some happiness like I don't know what to say.
It's okay. It was good enough.
Yeah, but like this.
Thank you, Nancy.
Okay.
Do you have anything to add?
No.
Thank you, Nancy. So moving to another one, I'm gonna ask Nicole to answer this one. So, are you ready, Nicole?
Yeah, I think
Well,
yes.
The question is, what is the relationship between money and happiness? Like, what do you think can be the relationship between them?
Sarah, sorry,
Yes.
I want to interrupt you. Yeah, Nicole, it's too bright behind you, so we are streaming. So would you like to fix it?
No, 1 minute.
Thank you, Nicole.
Yeah, I think that now it's good.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm gonna repeat the.
Yeah.
Okay, if you didn't hear it, I'm gonna repeat it. So, what is the relationship between money and happiness for you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not an easy question. I think that you need money to start your happiness, but it's not sufficient money to have an happiness. Is something else to you need. It's important that you have money. Do you have a right work? But only money is not good, because money don't give family, don't give love, don't give emotion. So yeah, I think that you have it's necessary that you have a good education, a good a good structure to use money for your happiness.
Yeah. Thank you, Nicole, for the answer. So you think
sorry
that
for my English?
No, it's understood for us. It's just the main of to understand you. So I agree with you. So that money isn't like only to the happiness, but it's a tool so that you can achieve happiness. I'm gonna ask Jeremy now, and it's a different question. Can you hear me, Jeremy? So the question is money really the root of all evil? Is it money where we do the evil? Is it the root of it? Jeremy, can you turn on the mic? Okay. Okay, I don't think Jeremy is listening, or I think he has a problem. So can we move to Dina? I'm gonna repeat the question for you. So do you think money is really the root of all evil? For example, we kill for money, we have problems because of money. Is it the root of this evil?
Yeah, I get the point. Okay, we can't deny that money is a source of evil. Okay, sorry, because okay. So like I've said that we can say that the money is a source of evil, but we can't also deny it, because we see that the money in some decades and centuries actually created many problems. Okay, and it was a source of wars, and it was also it was a source of conflicts and disagreements between countries. Okay, And also at the same time, money can be a source uh, of um, of doing good things. For instance, you can donate in with money. You can do many good things with money. As I said, that we can't also deny the reality that money is can be a source of evil. Also, let's say when we don't know the way of using money, and or we don't know the way of controlling the source of money. For instance, we have embezzlement. I mean, the source from where we get money also can be a source of evil. So all we need to do is to know well how to get money and to control the way we actually spread money. And yeah, that's it. And we try to do our best to make ways and um, I mean to know really to know really how to deal with money. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. That was amazing.
Okay.
Thank you, Dina, for sharing.
Yeah.
And my other question is to Mitch. Mitch, right? So the question is, what's the thing that make you happier than having money?
Ah, well, that's a really difficult question. The thing which makes me happier than money. Well, I can't really say there is something that will make me much more happy than money. That's an honest opinion, because to do whatever that wants to make me happy, I need that money. For example, if let's say, okay, I can give an example, maybe something that is close to, giving me more happiness than money is love. When you have someone who loves you, you have a family who cares for you have people around you who love you, that can't replace money, okay? But for you to show that you love those people around you and, to show the love, you need money. Let's say my parents love me, or I can't just keep on telling someone, I love you, my love for you is deeper than the ocean, without showing it. I need to buy that person a gift. For example, even in a relationship, let's say there's part A, there's a boy and there's a girl, and the boy keeps on telling the girl, I love you, my love for you is to the moon and to the earth and all that stuff. But the person doesn't show that, let's say by buying gifts, by being there for them. Even when going to see that person, you need money to travel from point A to the house of the girl, point B. So money is happiness, and it is close to love. It is happiness. That's my opinion. Money is happiness. It's a source of the happiness, I should say.
Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, well, I agree with you, but if we give someone like gifts or like as a chance said, if he buys for his family something, it's gonna make them like happier. So it's maybe a tool of bringing happiness to another person. So I guess Jeremy earlier didn't hear the question. Can you hear me right now so that I can repeat something else for you? Can you turn on the mic, Jeremy? Hello, hello. I don't know. He maybe still has problem. Jeremy? Okay, I'm gonna move and I'm gonna go back to you later. Hey, Jeremy.
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Hello.
You can hear me now. Hi.
Okay.
So you can
According to
hear me
me,
now, Jeremy? Now I'm gonna ask you something new.
Sorry.
Yeah. So listen carefully. So if you have to choose between having $1 million or saving a wife, like of course a wife, not a husband, what would you choose? Did you hear it or should I repeat it?
I I will choose. Sorry for my English. I'm not so good in
It's okay,
English,
yeah.
but according to me, I think I will choose my wife.
Your wife.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's interesting. That's interesting. So you think she worth more than $1 million?
No, 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 no. I will choose my wife because you know, according to this point, I think. Hello.
Yes, yes. So I
According
hear
to this
you.
point, I think money and happiness. Okay, I think money contributes to have happiness. I can, for example, give an example. For example, in my country here, I know someone. He have a lot of money. He have a lot of money, but his problem is that he want just a baby to give him all his love, but he don't have. With this, as we say that money give happiness? I think no. I think no. But we can say happy contributes to have a pardon. Sorry, money contribute to have happiness. According to me, it is what I think. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for your answer. Hisham, he told me to see who's raising his hand, but I can't see since I'm using my phone. So can you tell me who is raising his hand?
Okay, I think Jerry is raising
Okay,
his hand.
Yeah.
let's go with Jerry. Hey,
Okay.
Jerry.
Hi. Hi. Good morning. Good morning for me. I don't know. Afternoon for you, probably.
It's afternoon, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm
So
gonna.
can I actually answer two of the questions that you have asked previously? It's gonna be like super quick.
Sure. Yeah, yeah, you can,
Okay.
of course.
So
Which one?
about
Tell me
the
which one and answer.
okay. So the first one is about the money as the source of evil. I don't really think that I am. Who was the person that answered that one? I agree with the person that answered that one because I don't really think that money is the source of evil. The source of evil is the lack of values of the person. It is true that sometimes the money starts to make sick the person that has a lot of money, you know, because probably they start to drop all the values that they have. But that's what I think. Like, uh, I don't really think that we should like judge people just because they have money. Because I also like know a lot of people that has a lot of money, and they are super, super, super good people, very humble, which is kind of weird sometimes. It's difficult to find people like that, but there exists. Then the other one about the question of the wife and the $1 million.
Yeah, $1 million or what? Yeah.
Okay. Actually, there is a philosopher. Her name is Ayn Rand. I don't know if you know her. She is. I'm gonna write it in the chat because if you are interested into that topic, she is just super bold when she answers that one. And she makes an example similar to that. So she says that imagine yourself walking in a park where there is a big lake, and then you are a person who has worked super hard to receive everything, and you have just have the chance to buy a new suit, a new cell phone, you have your laptop and everything, and then the small kid is running. For some reason, the kid jumps into the lake. Then she asks, what will you do? Will you go for the kid and save the life? But if you go for the kid, you're going to lose all your money and everything that you have worked super hard to have, things that you didn't have before. So a lot of people starts to debate. And what she says is that sometimes we tend to express what the others want us to hear but maybe inside within ourselves, we are actually thinking in the material things. It's very funny because she, like I told you, she's like super straightforward. She says, no, humans are like this and this and this, but probably we sometimes tend to change or to present other things. I'm not saying that the person that answered that one will not choose his wife. Probably he will, because he has a very strong bond. You know, in the example that she was presenting, it was a random kid. So probably, I don't know, because they don't have a relationship with the kid, they can set it apart. But when you know someone, it's easier for you to tend to take care of the ones that you really want. So that's basically what I want to share with you, because when I heard that question, Ayn Rand came into my mind. I was like, I have heard that one before.
Of course. Well, that's the reason why I choose to ask questions instead of just like asking you about like the main topic and the general topic. Because sometimes even that's for example, if someone asks me and I want to impress him, I'll say the answer that is not representing me. So by answering that question, even if you're not answering it wrong, inside you, you know which one is true. So that's why I choose to ask questions instead of just letting it general. Thank you, Jerry, for your answers. And who's here too? I'm gonna see who's here. And we have Pat. Pat, can you hear me?
Yes.
Great.
So choose any question, or
I'm gonna ask a question, but in the end, if you want to answer another question, something that's impressed you more, and you want to answer about it, you're all free to answer it. So my question for you, Pat, like, you know, we've learned many things from our parents, and maybe because of that, we've learned how to raise money, because we actually are studying raising money. But is it what makes us happy, or is it what we raised? Like we've been raised to do. So my question for you is, what did you learn about money from your parents, and which of these beliefs have you adopted as your own?
Actually, I think what I have learned from my parents is quite similar for most of Thai people. I don't know around the world, but for Thai people, normally we are taught in the family to not to spend a lot of money and have to save it. And like the money is hard to find, it's difficult to find. But after that, lately when after when I have done my own business, I have learned another knowledge, that because of our thinking that the money is limited, so we are like sometimes we are scaring that we cannot find more money or enough money for our living, and that finally leads to difficult situation like financial problem, something like that. So after I've learned this, I consider myself what I have learned in the past from my family or my parents. Then I realized that maybe because of that kind of knowledge that made me afraid sometimes that I may not find enough money that I want. So after I learned this, I try to change my attitude about money. And after that, I feel, you know, when we do our own business, of course, there is a service and products, and we have to distribute it to other customers. And in the past, I have the attitude like, I don't want to take their money. and what they will think about me. They will think that I will sell some product, something like that. But after I change my attitude, I know that if my product is good and it can solve their problem, then actually I help them to solve their problem, something like that. So when I realized about this, so I changed the attitude about money. So right now, I read a lot of books about the business or the successful people in many fields. They all think the same, but they just do different business. But actually, they have the same thinking about money. And actually, money is not good or bad, but it depends on that person that have money. If they are good people, if they are good people and they have a lot of money, they can help a lot of people. But if they are bad people and they have a lot of money, they can also make others suffer a lot. So in my opinion, money is not good or bad. It depends on the person.
Yeah, that's a great answer. And of course, we can't even that's like we've been raised for something, we can change it according to our personality. And yeah, thank you for sharing that. So I'm gonna see another question for another person, and I'm gonna ask who's in here. I didn't ask yet. So it's Roll. Can you hear me? Roll. Is it the correct pronunciation?
Yeah.
I think Raul,
Wait.
it's a Spanish name.
Yeah,
Raul,
Raul.
right?
Raul.
Okay.
Okay, great. So the question is it important to you to drive a nice car? And if so, why?
Okay, I'm not here very well. Repeat again.
I said, is it important for you to drive a nice car? And if so, why?
If it's good to ride your car,
Is it important
to ride?
Do you care? Yeah.
Okay, so for me, the question that I like to answer is a question that talk about the money. If money can buy a happiness. So this is the question that I want to answer, because I have something very, very important about it. So I would like to ask you to allow me to answer this question.
Like if money can buy us happiness, you're talking about this question. Okay, you can answer it.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask that to another person. Yeah.
Okay, right. So this question is very, very interesting to me. So my English, it's not good. I'm learning English, but I'm here very well. Thank you. So I'm very, very happy for this question. The question is very important for me. That's why I like to answer it. So money and happiness, we know very well between money and happiness. If we say that money can buy happiness for some people, they can answer something like this, that money can buy happiness. But for me is money is unlikely to buy happiness, because we know that when we have money, we can do everything that we want. We can have a wonderful life. we can buy some things, we can buy, go to university that we want, we can have a beautiful house. It's all right, but happiness is some things that are in our heart that I think that money cannot buy it. Some people have a lot of money, but never have happiness in their heart or in their house. But another people are poor in their house. They don't have money, but they have happiness. Never stop happiness in their house. In this case, if we want to see the difference between, we can discover that money cannot buy a happiness. That's why I remember the questions that you said that the money is the root of evil. It's right. Because when we have money, I know a lot of people in my country, they have a lot of money, but they use it to abuse. They use it to do some things that cannot help another. They use it for some things, for another things that hurt another people. That's why I know that money leads us to do some things that cannot good. That's why I know that. That's why I can affirm that money cannot buy a happiness. This is a question. It's very important. Even when we are with my friends, we talk about this a lot. But some people say that no, money buy happiness. No, money cannot buy happiness. But it's very interesting for me to talk about this question. Thank you.
Thank you, Raul. Yeah, thank you for your answers. And yeah, it depends on as they said, it depends like more about the person having money, so that you can know what's he's deciding to do with it, and the acts he's gonna take because of it. And we still have 15 minutes, so I'm gonna make it brief, and I'm gonna ask Mohammed. Mohammed, can you hear me? Thank you, Jerry, for sharing, by the way. I'm gonna search for it. Mohammed, can you hear me?
Can you say my name, Soham?
What? Who's talking?
Soham,
yeah, I'm gonna ask you since Mohammed didn't answer. So, we're here, Soham.
Yes.
Can I ask you the same question? Is it important for you to drive a nice car? And if so, why? Was it important? If no, of course, you tell me why.
No, actually, for me, driving a nice car is not important because we can move around by bus, trains, airplanes. So for me, driving a new car or having a new car and expensive car is not important. So yes.
Oh, great! So you can drive like any car. You don't care about which one is it, which type is it.
No. Actually, my goal is to go somewhere by that car. So the car doesn't matter. The thing that does matter is that the wheels that the car contains, the petrol that I want, and the steering. So I think every car has that. So I can have those things in every car. So expensive car or nice car, that doesn't depend for me.
Thank you for sharing.
Yes.
So who's left here? Mohammed answer. Rasika, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes,
Hey,
I'm here. How are
great.
you?
So,
Yeah, yeah,
thank you.
yeah, yeah.
So,
I'm okay.
so my question is: getting rich one of your overriding life goals? It's a goal for you to be rich.
Yeah, yeah. I think the money is a basic things in the our goals, achieving our goals. And then some things is achieving in the when I reach in the our goals. Then I want to use full for the money, because all depend on money, lifestyle, any other family connection, and so things depend on the money. Then we can't live without the money. Then I think our defense, our development, our personal development, and our family development, social development. I think it's a very basically depend on the money. I think because I am from Sri Lanka, this is value of the money. Then more than feel better than any other countries. Then I'm from Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is a very development country. No, I think Sri Lankan people is very used and very useful for the development their situation and their development. Then I think money is the happiest things in the recent and future our goals, achieving the goals. then then I think so many countries, like said, I think some countries in the Middle East and Europeans Middle East, there is a very rich man. Then our Asian country is Sri Lanka. Then I think depends on the money is useful for the all things happening in future. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Rasika.
Yeah.
Great. So I'm gonna ask another question to who's left? Akem. Akem, can you hear me? Akem. Hello, hello. Okay, I think he left. Who's here? Angel. Yeah, I'm gonna let her like there's two left, and you're gonna have the free talk when you can like talk whatever you want. So I'm gonna ask only Angel, and can you hear me?
Yes, hello.
Hello,
Clearly.
hello. Great. So my question, if you died tomorrow, would you regret spending years in the search of money?
Repeat again. Sorry.
Like, for example, if you died tomorrow, like if today is your last day, would you regret spending like years in the search of money?
Okay, I hope I can understand well. Anyway, okay. Hello, everyone. This is Angel. Actually, I just joined this meeting. I was working. I was making money, actually. Anyway, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, okay. Okay, about your question, if it can be the last day and I will die tomorrow, obviously if it would me, it will be not. Look, I am young, I am making money now. I'm not regret actually. You know, it's a good experience. I I heard some members here, they say money knows is important. For me, it's super important, you know. I heard too some members, they say you can have good style life. It's right. Yeah. For example, just I want to say one example. Yeah. For example, if you have some family in the hospital, and this family, they need to do some fast surgery, something like that. And if there's not money, imagine they will die. You know. It's, and obviously, if you have money and you can help him or she, he or she, and obviously you will solve his life or her life, you know. And for this reason, just is the one example. Obviously, if you have full money, you can travel around the world. You can meet new culture. It's super important, nice, and you can learn full things. You know, it's super important. Anyway, obviously, I respect full what they things, you know, but I am not agree. Yeah. Yeah, about your question, yes, I'm not regret about if tomorrow I will die. I spend full time making money. Actually, you know, now it's Sunday here and I am working. I'm not regret because I know, because in the future I will have a good style life. I hope this answer is right about your question. Thank you so much.
Thank you for answering. Well, it was interesting. I think that there's someone that I totally forgot. Hisham, I didn't ask you yet, right? Hisham?
Yeah, that's
Hello?
true. I was hiding.
I forgot. So I'm gonna ask you this. So do you think same things makes everyone happy, and what makes you happy?
Okay, so yeah, to answer this question, I need to talk about something before to reach that level. Yeah, so for me personally, I think that money, whether in economic level or society level or individual level, is very important to reach a certain level of happiness. Yeah, so to talk about money and to precise our discussion, we need to fix all the other parameters, you know? So we need to be fair. Like one of our members mentioned before, that one of his acquaintances has a lot of money, but he cannot be happy because he cannot have a child. Yeah, I would say even a poor person cannot have a child, and that would make him ever poorer and unfortunate, you know. So this is another factor that we don't need to talk about just for rich, because even poor people have these problems that could make their life even worse, you know. So let's fix all the other parameters, like having kids and having like a lot, like finding love and having a good family and health, and fix all the other parameters and consider they are normal. So we don't have any exceptions, like you cannot you cannot have a child, or you are not in your full health, or yeah, you know what I mean. Fix other parameters, standardize them, and talk only about money. So money in the economic level, the economic growth, make the government happy, make the lawmakers happy, and also make the society happy and individuals. Why? Because they can buy services and the product. We can call this, it's a happiness. Maybe some people call it a fake happiness, but it still exists, and we have to acknowledge that it is a happiness when you can buy services and product that you want. So in this stage, you already reach a certain level of happiness. Yeah, so above this level, it's true that more money cannot make you rich, like a higher level about this level, you know, because you need other factors, you need other things. So even if you make more money, you cannot reach a level higher than this. You know what I mean? So money is very important, but you need other things to be like super happy, to overshoot level that money can allow you to reach it. Yeah, so this is my perspective about money. Other thing that I want to say, yeah, I like the first question that you asked for Chen. If you get a $1 million, what you want to do with it. I really like it, his plan. So if I get this amount of money, I would like to hire him. So he would be a manager of my business. He's a good planner. Yeah. So I would like to hire many others among our group. So I can hire Nicole. So she would be a graphic designer of my business, Pat, a sales manager, and Sarah. Yeah, so don't worry. I will hire all of you. You can work in my with my $10 million. Yeah, I like this question. It's funny. And what else? Yeah, so now let's answer your question. Like if I think if the same things could make all people happy, yeah, I would say as I think my previous answer is including that. So money allow us to reach the same certain of happiness by enable us to buy products and services that we want, and even to make people around us happy. Like if you want to make your mother maybe happy, so if you have money, so you can spoil her and achieve her dreams that she was not able to reach in the past. Maybe buy her a gift. So yeah, for your mom, your sister, your brothers, or your partner, your significant others. Yeah, so like helping people using our money also make us very happy. Yeah, so I think we share the same value of happiness using money, as long as we are on the level that I was talking about. So above this level, everyone has specific value in this life, you know? Yeah, so this is my answer. If you think I didn't cover it all, you can just
That
precise
was good.
what.
It was good. Thank you, Hisham. Well, as you like to answer about something about hiring, if they're smart enough, they create their own business. They won't come to you. And so there's still like 2 or 3 minutes left, and I don't know. I thought I called you, so I'm gonna add like one last question, and if someone like to answer it, we'll be hearing. So since we already talked about like there's people like into like caring more about the humans and others caring more about money, what do you think, moral or money, which is more necessary for us to survive? So you're free to answer. Who wanna answer, you can turn on your mic, and if there's someone who didn't answer yet, of course you can say it.
Can you repeat the question again, please, Ms. Sarah?
Of course, yeah. So the question is, which is more necessary for us to survive, moral or money? Is this clear now?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it is.
So who wanna answer? I think I see like a green line in the Akam.
Sarah, it
Yes, Hisham.
Yeah, I think it depends on what do you mean by survive. If you mean just breathing and be alive, so that's money who can make you survive. But if you mean by surviving, like having a healthy life, so yeah, that could include moral as well.
Oh my God, I'm not listening. I'm sorry, I received the call. I'm not listening. Can you talk now?
Can you hear me?
Ah, it's like so far. I'm sorry, guys.
Can you hear me? Can you hear
I'm
me,
gonna
Pat?
use
or
my
other?
computer.
Yes, I can hear you clearly. Maybe Sarah
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Oh,
having
okay.
some problem.
Can hear you now.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Can you hear me, Sarah? Yeah, so answering your question, I said it depends on
Yes.
what do you mean by surviving. So if you just mean like be alive and breathing, so money could realize that for you for sure. But if you mean by surviving, like having a healthy life, that should include moral as well. Sarah, you are
Sarah,
muted.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Is there any other answer?
Could you repeat, please? Trust me, I couldn't understand
Of
well.
course. Yeah, sure. So I said, is it more important to have like, is it more necessary to survive? Sorry, is it what's more necessary for us to survive? Is it moral or money?
Okay. Anyway, to survive, it's a strong word, you know. Actually, if we have a phrase here in Ecuador, if we came here, this war is to be happy, to have a full money, to make good money, you know. Just I think obviously I could depend of economy of each country, but I'm sure we can make money in any cases. It's not necessary to live just surviving, you know, in any cases in healthy and finance, you know. At least we must to have enough money to live normal, you know. Obviously, if we can be rich, yeah, to have a nice car, nice houses, why not, you know? Why not? We deserve. We are human. We have the good opportunities. Actually, I saw, for example, Pat. Hello. She's a good woman business. I like it how she's making money, and yes, it's no matter in what country are you living, you know, just depend on what opportunity you can take and you can make money. Yeah. And for me, just to talk about the survive, it's so strong for me. Yeah, I don't like it. Yeah, and I prefer to say it. I would like to live beautiful, nice. I like to have good style life. Yeah, obviously I respect all again, but it's my opinion. Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing. So I think it's time to go, since it's 3 already here in Algeria. And as they say, rules are rules. We cannot break them. Of course, we can. I'm gonna share the same answers in the questions in the Instagram and in the WhatsApp and Skype. And if you want to continue there, our talk, of course, you are free to do that. And now I think we gotta finish our meeting, right, Hisham?
Yeah. Thank you so much, Sarah. Yeah, I just want to inform our members that, like, for members who really want to practice more their speaking skills, we are planning to have online classes in the near future, maybe not only for English and Spanish and even other languages. So for members who can help to teach, so they just can contact the admin. And we are also planning to make like very small groups, maybe just 2 or 3 people, for a daily conversation for members to practice their opinions about the same weekly topic, to give them more chance to speak and practice their English skills and exchange their ideas. Yeah, so this is regarding CDI. And also for people who participate in this meeting, they should contact the admin of the WhatsApp group. So he will add them to our VIP group. So we have a VIP group of CDI who includes only members who already join us at least one time. So since you are present here, so you participate in this meeting, so contact the admin on WhatsApp group and he will add you to the VIP group so you can be updated of our activities. And please share your Instagram on the chat room here on Zoom so we can tag you on our post on Instagram if you would like to be tagged, of course. Okay. Yeah, so if you have any question or you need or you want to add something else, yeah, so please feel free before we wrap up our meeting today. Okay, thank you, Akam. Thank you, Jerome. Thank you, Mohammed, Dima, Mitch, Nicole, Sarah, Pat, Angel. Yeah, I'm sitting the members with the camera. I can't see the others without camera. I'm sorry if I miss anyone. Yeah, Soham, thank you for joining us today. Yeah, so thank you. And please share your Instagram. So we will tag you in our Instagram post for today. Thank you and see you next Sunday.
Guys, since we're all here, like you can do like a heart and they take the photo for us and put it in the Instagram. So can you do something like that or smile?
Okay, so Pat will okay.
Huh? Yeah.
Because generally the photos are like someone talking. It doesn't look good, so good.
Okay. You can make this?
Yeah, so Pat.
Or not?
As you like. I'm gonna do it.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so Pat,
One
would
more,
you like to
please.
take?
Okay. You will take photo for me? Jean? Okay, I will take it once again. 1,
Okay.
2, 3.
So
Okay, thank you.
yes, okay.
Thank you.
You can be ready. I will take it.
See you next time.
Bye.
Okay.
Thank you guys. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Have a nice day.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Yeah.
See you next.
Bye.
Angel. Hi, Angel. How are you?
Yeah, I'm here yet. How's your
Oh,
name?
so you work until what time?
Yes, I have board time.
Today you work until how many hours more to work for today?
Oh, I was working, let me see, here it's morning yet, no? I was working since 5 a.m.